there! Today I wanted to share 3 different hacks that I learned to help me preserve my art supplies. The first one was one that I learned in school. I don't know if they still teach it in school, but that is that sometimes you'll have canvases where you've done a painting and you've decided that you don't really like the painting. Well, what you can do instead of throw it away and buy a new canvas is you can use gesso. Gesso is different from white acrylic paint and that it also has chalk and binders in it. Gesso acts just like a primer. It's going to create an even surface that will allow it to absorb any of the materials that you put on it. If you were to use just regular white acrylic paint, then the chances are that it might not adhere to the surface you were using. For instance, if you put acrylic paint onto metal, it's probably going to flake off the metal. Those surfaces aren't going to work very well. Acrylic paints have a lot of plastic in them. That's what makes them shiny. It's also why, if you were to ever paint acrylic on plastic, you would definitely want to have it primed first. Acrylic being plastic and then being painted on plastic, it's just going to peel off. If you have any plastic palettes and you've painted with acrylics, you'll notice that you can just pull it off like hardened glue. That's one of the reasons why you would want to use a primer instead of white paint. The second hack to preserving my supplies was how to store my brushes. I used to keep my bristles down in the jar. It's not a good idea. What's going to end up happening is that your bristles are going to get deformed over time. It's just like if you go to bed with your hair wet and you wake up in the morning and your hair has remembered the way it dried. Art brushes are just the same. A third hack I learned to help preserve my art supplies was how to restretch a canvas that had gotten a little bit damaged. Sometimes in handling a canvas, you'll get these little indentions in it. Well, you don't have to buy a new canvas. What you can do instead is to add a little water and give it some time and patience. What'll happen is that water will cause the canvas to get taut again, and it's like it was brand new and nothing ever happened. They do sell in art supply stores some stretching sprays that you can use. I've never had to use one. I've only ever needed to use water and patience. I hope these artist hacks were helpful. If you have any hacks you'd like to share, please do so in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.